I just wanna praise you. The love way I get for you is so natural.
Just join me and welcome this beautiful lady. Okay, she actually she's married with kids, but she doesn't want a kid at all. Okay, well, I'm gonna ask her secret how she does it. Well, welcome to the studio, this beautiful lady. We're gonna allow her to introduce herself. So tell us.
I'm Shalom.
Okay.
I'm married. I've got 2 kids. I work and I sing too. The gospel, strictly.
What a combination! You work and you do gospel. So, in other words, you're not a full-time artist.
No, I'm not.
Okay. So tell us how it all started. When did it start? When did you notice that you could actually sing?
Well, music is something I love. I love to sing. It gives me great joy to sing, and not just sing unto the Lord, bless souls, drop people into the presence of God. So I noticed as a little girl, as a teenager, actually, in the choir, an Anglican church choir, you know how it used to be.
Okay.
Just wear your robe and I said to myself one day, why not use what I have, what God has given to me, to bless His name, and at the same time, bless people.
What a decision. So how long have you been blessing the name of the Lord and blessing people?
Yeah, for years now. I can't count though, but recently I said to myself, it's about time to do what I love to do best, sing.
So how recent has this been? 1 year, 2 years?
5 months.
5 months, okay.
Yeah,
so you started working on your album 5 months ago.
Yeah, September 2010 actually.
And how many tracks do you have in?
I've got 11 tracks now.
Well, normally, when people have tracks in their album, they sort of know which one will be the hits. Which one is actually going to be like the one that's going to be most popular.
For every song, for every track, there's always a history. So I think all the tracks they've ministered to me, and since they've ministered to me, I believe we should be able to minister to someone else. I can't really say this is the hit track, this is not the hit track, because all the inspirations came from one source.
Okay, what kind of music? What kind of genre? What genre of music do you do?
I do worship.
Worship?
I love worship. I do worship. I'm called to worship. I'm a worshiper. Yeah. That's the essence of my existence. Worship.
Our special guest in the studio today, she's not just beautiful, she's also got this talent of singing, and she also combines it with working. So tell us what kind of work you do.
I just work.
You just work?
Yeah, something to, earn a living and then do music.
So how long are you going to keep doing this part-time?
Yeah, for as long as the Lord leads me.
Wow, so you don't have plans to go into full-time music?
Well, if he tells me to, why not? But for now, I work.
Okay.
And then, you see, the essence of working is for me to be able to, go to places, minister to people without, necessarily putting a price tag on these gifting codes, do this, pay that. When I'm working, the Lord is blessing me somewhere else, somehow. I'm working. I should be able to, organize my own charity concert and tell people, hey, it's about time. Let's get together and worship.
Do you have plans to do it like something that you earn a living from?
No. Like I said earlier, I work. If the Lord tells me to go full-time, I believe He is the all-knowing God. He provides, okay? Yeah? But I don't intend to put a price tag on it, because no man can pay for it.
All right. So very quickly, can you do an a cappella for us before we go into the next phase? Because I want to get you loosened a little bit. Let's get through with your worship kind of voice. I really like us to do a little worshiping in the studio.
A little worship.
A very brief one.
All I wanna do is praise you and worship you and live my life for you. just to give you praise. Say that all I ever want to do is worship. And I know you want to worship too, so.
Wow, I actually got her laughing. Thank God. All right. So basically, all you want to do is worship, and that's exactly what you've been doing.
Yeah, worship.
So tell us where you see yourself in the musical industry in 5 years from now.
5 years. The leader, my director, the captain on board this ship now, Shalom, is God. So, be able to say where I want to be in the next 5 years. Yes, I want to be able to, I want people to know me as a worshiper, but I cannot say this is where I love to be because I don't know the heights that God wants to take me to. So I don't want to limit him. Let's just have an open mind on that.
So you go wherever he takes you.
Yeah, wherever. He's my Lord.
Okay, let us also look at the music industry. A lot of people, they've actually said with a lot of words like you have inside of you right now. They're worshiping, they're doing this for God. But when stardom comes calling, sometimes they forget their mission.
Well,
What do you have to say about such happenings around the gospel music industry?
okay, I work. That's the difference. Now, some of these people don't work. And someone is staying in Lagos and you're in Port Harcourt, you tell him to come for a concert or come to my church minister. You should, put one or two things into consideration. How are they going to come? Are they going to fly? Are they going to come by road? Even when they do come, do they have relatives or where to put up? You understand? So sometimes people don't ask themselves this question. Thereby, Satan is our enemy. And he knows how to utilize every single opportunity he gets, to perpetrate evil, to make you derail from your destiny. Now, these people now think, well, I'm speaking, I'm just saying, I don't know. It hasn't happened to me.
Okay.
And, so. I think it's a way of telling people you can't use me. Or telling people you should learn to appreciate me. If you are my sister, I am telling you to come to take care of my children, and I know you're not working. I should be able to, come in and put these things into consideration.
So you think
and thereby destroying the artists. People destroy these artists without knowing.
So this is your first album,
Yeah.
and when are we going to start hearing of you everywhere in the streets of Port Harcourt? When?
Well, like I said, I'm still working. Even after the album, I keep working, Soon. Maybe soon.
Okay, so...
Please don't make me say what I don't want to say.
Alright, I'm trying to pull her legs.
Don't worry, soon.
Okay, now I know that, you can see that she's a very diplomatic person too. Aside from, having all those qualities of a good wife, a good singer, a worker, she also has diplomacy as one of her qualities. Okay, so let's just go straight now. If you want to talk to upcoming or people who are trying to find their feet, do a good video like you, come up in the musical industry, if you were on the platform and you're supposed to speak to them, can you just say what you would say to them right here?
Okay. Number one, you should know what you want. You have to know that this is what I want to do. One. Now, if you want to come out as a gospel artist, you have to be born again. You must be grounded in the Lord to know when the Holy Spirit is giving you a song and when you're just doing a song because someone out there is doing it. 3, hide yourself in your closet under the Holy Spirit through prayers, through fasting. The right songs will come. And don't worry about the finances because the Lord that has given you that gift will always make a way. He said he will not leave you. He will not forsake you. He's always there to put a smile in your face. Come on.
Shalom, you're beginning to sound like a pastor now.
Yeah,
Are you thinking of answering the call anytime soon?
Well,
Because you sound like a preacher, seriously, I must say.
he's my director.
Wow, this is your director. Seriously. We're going to have to consult him to give us all the details of what you refuse to give to us today. Well, Shalom.
ma'am.
Singing is something a lot more times that comes from inside. When and how do you draw your inspiration?
Situations around, sometimes, but most times from the Holy Spirit in my closet. You could get a song in your bathroom, in the kitchen, it doesn't matter. Anywhere. The most important thing is the antenna is always ready to receive it from the Lord.
Shalom. I'm loving that name every minute, So where did the E come from?
E, my husband's name.
So Shalom, if I think of you, what do I think of you to be?
A worshiper.
What kind of person are you? I'm not talking about just your musical career. If I think of you, what kind of person are you?
Okay, she's a one person. I have a heart, I have a very tender heart for... My heart goes out to the needy, on the streets, when I'm working now, I might not know how painful it is out there, or how difficult life can be, or how difficult life is really. But when I have an opportunity to put a smile on someone's face, come on, I do that. So, Shalom, let me say, maybe she's a compassionate person, I don't know. You have a way with words.
Okay. Well, that's just about the soft part of you. Let's look at your fashion sense. What kind of, are you just a simple, you just want to go out and look very simple but attractive?
Yeah,
you want to
simple.
just go out and tell us a little bit about your fashion. If I were to craft your wardrobe, what colors would you want to see there? What kind of outfit would you want to see?
I like to be me. I always want to be accepted anywhere I walk in, like in churches. I want to go minister. I want the people to accept me, so I just dress normal.
Well, she's actually told us a little bit about herself and her musical career. Watch out for this fella because she's going to hit the airwaves soon. And even the devil cannot stop her. Okay, so watch out for her. They're really good. She's coming out. Can you tell us the tracks you have in your album very quickly?
Okay, I've got tracks like Total Healing, 1. I Love You, Lord, Be Thou Exalted, Igwe, Ebube Dike, Yayi. Of course, I speak Hausa. Yayi. And, oh my goodness, where are they? Too many.
Okay, now, but what you're going to do is watch out for the songs. The album will be in the market soon. I can't wait to have a copy, right? And I know that you can't wait to have a copy too. But just before we go, I'd like her to do a line of the Alayayi, because let's hear you speak a little bit of Hausa, to tell your Hausa.
Yayi, yayi, yesu yayi. Abunda mutumbe ba yesu yayi. Yayi.
Whoa. If we had more time, I bet you I'll just sit down here and listen to her through the day. But time's calling and we've got to go. But I want to say it was nice having you in the studio, and we do hope to have you soon when we've seen your album in the market and everybody's rushing for it. Then you have to sign an autograph for me, It'd be nice to have you in the studio once again. It was really nice meeting you, Shalom. And I think I'm digging that name for my child, in the near future.